morning.
Okay, good.
All right, I'll read the minutes of the last meeting.
September 11th, present was Kevin, Kelly, and Angie, Tony, Simon, and Miranda. Minutes were read and approved as read. Miranda reported on the fall market. Simon will be around to help pick up the picture station and the town booth. Miranda will get a hold of the fire department to see if they can do parking. Kelly reported the sewer plant was running good. Mowing will start slowing down. The scag was fixed. The scales were delivered. Chlorine will be ordered, which I saw that was. The town received a check from the insurance company for the last event at the plant. Kelly will order bags and polymer for the sludge removal. Kelly will purchase a blower. Kevin has the quote for the new playground equipment. The total $29,507 includes setup, labor, installation, freight, and mulch. The Steel Township asked for something to purchase for the town, but she will not have her money until 2026. The board will see if this is a possibility. Budget hearing was held with no one in attendance. Kevin will check into the price of a couple more trees at the park. Nina Kaufman has a brick for Lee to be placed at the tree we planted in his honor. We will get the letters out for the alley closure this month. The AIM convention was discussed. Ed will not be able to attend. Bills were okay to pay. Kelly has a prepaid phone for the plant. The meeting was adjourned.
Any corrections to the minutes? If not, approved as read. Typically we go, are you just here to observe? Nothing? Okay. I didn't know if you had something, okay,
Nothing new, just.
okay, Miranda.
So the market went really well. We had about the same attendance as we did last year. It was just more of a spread out versus a rush. Food truck wise, we are definitely going to get another food truck next year to add to the lineup. I talked with Callahan's and Big Boys. They are, as of right now, nothing signed, but they do want to come back next year. So those are two. They did recommend getting maybe a barbecue style truck. Big Al's is never something we can guarantee on because they have their own actual like brick and mortar, they're in Washington. So I'm going to start looking for that starting in February to see if I can get ahead because the Washington RTC event stole a lot of our food trucks. So hopefully if I get it ahead of them, we'll be able to get 3. So food trucks wise, Big Boys Burgers completely sold out. Callahan's did over 100 and something transactions, close to selling out. So I think that between that and then just based off of all the other vendors that I have gotten transactions amounts from, I think that we had about the same attendance the year before. So next year, I would like to be able to have a way to count attendance accurately. Whether that be certain points, they just have to enter, and we have a way they just take, even if they took a raffle ticket, somebody standing there with a clicker, I don't know. I haven't figured that out.
Give them away and you get a ticket for entry.
Well, see, I thought about that, doing like a giveaway and just have, donations from the community. I am starting in January, maybe not January because January might be a little busy for me. February, I'm going to apply for our nonprofit. That way, when we do our market for next year for the fall, and then for the Christmas market, that will be for sure. We can have donations, sponsorships, things like that. Specifically for the Christmas market, because the Christmas market is going to be a lot more expensive just for tent rental purposes. So that's another thing I'm going to have to figure out. It's a whole separate topic, but otherwise fall market went great. We had all but one vendor show up. Otherwise everyone seemed to I mean, everything looked great. The park looked great. You guys did a great job. So
The only thing I heard about it was they needed another food truck because some of those vendors stood in line for 45 minutes and they had to leave their booth.
yeah, I know
And they
that
weren't
was.
too happy about that.
Well, your RTC thing, that's a one time.
I'm hoping that they don't do an anniversary thing every year versus just their opening.
RTC, they done a big thing in Washington. It was the
Oh.
biggest thing the Commons has had so far. But I think that was what they're, like a.
Grand opening.
Grand opening or
Oh,
For their
something.
new location,
Yeah.
yeah. So hopefully that doesn't, but the thing about that event was they had people drawn in all day because they were doing giveaways throughout the day. And then if once you entered, you got entered in for a golf cart or something at the end.
Yeah.
So it was, I mean, that's a big draw. I have nothing to compare to that. So, and then also next year, I would like to have cornhole boards, and then I don't really know what it's called. I always called it like hillbilly golf or something in that situation where you have the ladder golf thing over there by the food. That way, if people are waiting, they have something they can kind of do maybe in between. So that's something, just trying to maybe even have, there's these things I found online where they're like little plywood style tables. You can paint them to be like tic-tac-toe or checkers, things like that. You use little pumpkins or little things. Just something to keep people busy while they're waiting on food. So just that's something I want to work on, and I'll work on that throughout the summer next year, of course. But when it comes to the Christmas market, I am looking at the second weekend of December for next year. Because it is the only weekend that does not affect anything when it comes to like Small Business Saturday or the things that happen for the Christmas parade for Washington or
The 19th?
Next year,
next year. So we're looking at
26.
Well, no, that's what I was looking at. I'm sorry.
the 12th.
The 12th, the second week.
Yes. So
Oh,
December
I'm sorry, I
12th.
was looking at the third.
So I'm looking
My
at
bad.
doing a 3-hour event, probably from like either 4 to 7 or 5 to 8. That way we have enough for it. It's not dark when we start, but and I would like to flip-flop things. So I would like to put the tent back where the parking is now, if it's flat enough, if you guys think it's flat enough. Back behind like in between the concession stands.
The only thing I can see,
There's some
we have a
bumps.
septic tank back there and some bumps.
Okay.
But also, it gets awfully dark back there.
Well, and then where are people
When
gonna
the dark-
park? Where
there's
they
no
where
light.
they are now? I don't like that part.
Okay.
I mean, that's part of the
The
park.
only reason I say that is because we would need something to power electric for lights in a tent.
So
Unless there's any type of electricity that comes from that side, that would be enough to
The
run
only
lights.
electricity out there that would actually be enough to run that would come out of that concession stand.
That's what I was thinking.
That'd be the one thing that's gonna be powerful enough to power that.
Unless we do a generator. I mean,
that yard, that grass out there, it looks flat, but there's some pretty
there's
good
that, okay.
dips and stuff out there.
That's why I was trying to figure out before I figure out. So there's different sizes.
The only other thing, you could hug the tent closer to the
Bathroom.
white building where we put the dumpster. I'd have power in there. Then we just put the dumpster somewhere
Put
else.
your breaker handle on it. All the eggs.
We've got several empty breaker spots in there, so I could probably just add a specific breaker
I
for
think it's
it.
100 amp breaker box.
Yeah, and we're not near pulling
Okay.
that.
It's
Just
just,
a few plug-ins, and a couple LED lights.
Which
So we
we
can
can
put
always
its own
bring our
breaker in.
generator for if it happens to be for, cause Lane's got his welder generator, so I mean, it's portable.
the only thing, you might get some of those. They have them at the rent, or Dutchland's got them, they got those telescoping lights.
Like a floodlight
They'll light
almost.
up half the
Light
park.
plants, yeah. Yeah, you'd only need like 2 of them maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe just one.
Inside a tent,
Oh, inside.
Oh,
the tent,
I
not
meant
that
like
one.
for
outside, yeah,
outside.
we will need light for outside, but I'm thinking of inside is where we're
Yeah.
gonna really need the electric
Right.
for.
Well, and we could get the power, when we could run some,
That's why I'm wanting to bring this to you guys early in advance for us to kind of brainstorm on what needs to be. I will call tomorrow just to get a quote on, tent, because obviously, I mean, my idea is to have a giant tent with our shopping vendors around the outside. Food can actually pull up to the tent, so their opening would be inside the tent, if that makes sense. And then we would have tables and things for people to, eat. It'd be a big tent.
So the tent would just be for people to eat in, or you'd have?
No.
to-
Everything. It would be-
And everything.
I mean,
Okay.
we're
you're planning
thinking
on
like a
putting heat in there?
giant
I'm
wedding
saying a giant.
with poles instead of in
Yeah.
frames.
So how many vendors are you gonna
It'd be like
be
a circus
thinking
tent.
about?
I would think 20 or less.
So I was gonna say, I don't think you're gonna have room.
And you're
for
gonna put heat in there?
Hoping people.
Depending on how,
But you talk that time of the year, when
well,
sun goes down,
that's-
it could
yeah.
be 30 or below outside.
right. Depending on how, I mean, because if you get people in a tent, obviously it's gonna get stuffy in there regardless. But if this is a big tent, and we have food trucks pulled up, I'll have to call.
Otherwise, I'd almost move it towards the middle of the day where it is a little bit warmer out.
Yeah.
Well, it starts getting dark around 5:30 at that time.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
no
you
matter
need it.
what,
Between
Yeah,
5 and
it'd be-
6, yeah, easy.
so unless I did an afternoon, because no one wants to be out early in the morning on that kind of thing. But I figured by then the park would be, you guys would have your wreaths and lights and all those things that you normally do. I don't know. There's a lot to think about with that.
And the good thing is you got over a year.
I do.
Well, you got to start, I guess you'll have to start. Did you say anything to anybody this year about that?
I did. a
I
few.
sort of say, I said something to a few people and they hadn't heard that.
I haven't put it out there publicly because I was waiting to secure a date. So I made sure there was no other events going on in Davies County that weekend so far. And there is
Okay.
not.
You better get it out there then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I have until the end of this month to get it submitted to the Visitors Bureau to have it in their yearly flyer where they have all the events listed. So I'll have that in the fall market both listed in there. So that'll be super helpful. But I have mentioned it to a few people just to kind of get some like feelers out there. Sorry. And everyone thinks it's a great idea.
Well, Kylie Young is who I talked to, the wreath lady.
Yes.
And
She asked me about it.
she was very interested.
Yeah, and I think she would be great.
So would
Lady at Christmas.
the church parking lot be big
I
enough?
was thinking that too.
What's that?
They would let us have it on there.
Yeah, if you're talking Saturday, it'd be cleaned up for them on Sunday.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well,
Church parking.
The
parking
the
lot.
the
tent
tent
probably
wouldn't
The tent wouldn't be down,
because
but,
they'll have a company come and put it up and take it down.
but, I mean, they could probably work around that. I mean, if they're not rolling one, they could park close to the tents or,
Right.
but I think that would be, if you could put it there,
You'd have
like
more light.
more light, because they got lights around, we got more lighting out there. And then they could still park.
Back there where they were before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so another question is, if I took the tent anywhere out into the grass from there, is there any way who owns the grass around the parking lot? I know the parking lot, remember you guys saying there was a weird line through,
All
The church
the-
owns
all-
everything to the south.
Yeah, that gravel lane, basically everything this direction is towns.
okay,
Well, actually, where we.
Well, we got our little gravel pile, there's a little bitty triangle
Okay.
there.
The way their property comes down, it kind of goes this way down around the parking. Cause I think part of the parking lot
I
is,
think
Yeah, part of the parking lot's actually on our
that's
side.
what I thought you
and
guys had
then,
said
then it
before.
goes down along the road that goes to the front,
Yeah,
along the tennis courts. That on the,
So if you went right off the parking lot, right behind it, that is still towns, but
Okay.
that ground's a little bit wavy in places.
right, okay. Well, that kinda, just looking at that map over there kinda helps me to know. I mean, they have tents as big as I could get if I wanted to get a 40 by 120. I mean, you can get pretty
Mhm.
massive.
that's not even close. I mean, that thing's probably 300 feet long.
Okay.
Their parking lot.
I might take Lane's 100-foot tape measure out there and we might just do some measuring.
I got a range fund for deer hunting.
Yeah, and just kind of
Goes up to 1,000 yards.
scope from there to see, because they might tell me I have to do it on flat surface. The tent
Yeah,
pole,
well, yeah, you wanna know just in case, yeah.
just in case. So there's that idea. I have talked to a couple of food trucks about that one, mainly some from Knox County as well, when I was doing my calls, to see if that would be something they would be interested in, because we would want a lot of options. Because some people don't do December because they have to use propane. Propane's more expensive.
Mhm.
So, but I will want to make sure I have my nonprofit going before I have anything secured, because if we do have any sponsors, I would want to have them on our banner that we would do. That way they could have their logo or whoever they are on the banner itself. Because that's normally like a good incentive for them.
Yeah.
Other than it being a tax write-off. But, so, that's my big plans for next year. And of course, once I start getting things figured out, I'll let you guys all know once.
But as far as this year, all the vendors they're all
Everybody-
done good.
Are you gonna send out a questionnaire again?
I am, just to kind of
I think that's a good
gauge
idea.
what maybe,
Or not.
yeah, the biggest thing I keep getting every year is they think that I should put vendors over by the playground. And I just don't think that's a great idea. That's
There's a
just,
lot of Kids running through there.
exactly.
And
The
not
only
buying
place you
nothing.
could put some would be, in a sense, lining the road right there facing your other vendors.
You could have,
Or
well,
curb.
some of them asked if we could
Well,
do
from the
food
curb
trucks
to the,
on the
where
line
the
of
other roads
the,
have them face the other
Closer to
direction.
them.
yeah, but
You could add a few
I'm
there.
pretty sure the food trucks, how far apart they had to be from a dumpster, wasn't there?
You had said last year, because we'd had, the first year we
Yeah.
put the dumpster on the other
Was it
side,
100?
and they were too close.
Wasn't it 100 yards?
Yeah, something like
So
that.
it was something like extraordinary, like you have to keep it,
Which we
far.
can move that dumpster too.
Right, I get that.
Well, we would, we just
But
don't put something else.
Having the food
Ain't
trucks
gotta be no tractor for that.
so close to, I just feel like it would cause like,
Well, and Callahan's wants that building.
yeah,
They
they
got
want
power.
that building. So, I mean, they could be, unless they had an extension cord, they couldn't be too far from there. But
Well, I think the whole thing to help that would have more food trucks. 'Cause
yeah,
I think that's,
And I think,
so they don't have to wait so long.
And-
That's-
yeah,
and that was a good idea, opening up the thing, because I can't believe that many the people that went in there and ate.
And
That's
those
what was
people-
shaded,
yeah.
which was nice.
I had noticed that there wasn't as many people sitting in the, like the little pavilions compared to that. So Lane went over there and he said that was packed when he had walked through there. So I think that's a great idea. And I like how many picnic tables you guys have out there too. That's super helpful. So, is there anything you guys would like for me to add for next year that I can start working on?
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
That day messes up my car show at the
Oh.
Apple Festival, but that's just me.
Yeah,
I can.
I told him he could go, as long as he got the thing standing.
Hopefully we can deer season too, guys.
I know, and it's so
But
hard.
just try to pick, you try to do anything and try to find a date.
That time of the year
That's-
especially.
Well, just any time anymore.
Yeah, there was a lot going on Saturday.
And there still is every weekend, if you think about it. I mean, this weekend's the Covered Bridge Festival. I mean, there's a lot of people who
You
go out
get
there.
August, September, October, and even part of November,
Yeah,
it's just piled up on top. We was in Linton 2 weeks ago and they had their big fall festival.
right.
We was in for football, and last week was in Knox County. They had something going on in Bicknell, I don't know what it was.
I don't know. I know they have their barn market this weekend at the 4-H.
And this might have been just
And then
Yeah,
people
this
out there at the skating rink. I just assumed maybe.
is it this weekend in Petersburg, they got the thing, big
Yes.
thing downtown?
yeah. So, I mean, that's the big problem, with trying to find a date. I think if we can stick with this, even if we stick with this for just a few more years to get us established. I mean, next year will be 5 years. So,
You didn't start in 2020, did you?
20
No, 2021.
2022.
So next year will be 6, it'll be 4 years.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Next year will be 5 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because we were trying to look at the pictures to see how many years
No,
it
that
had
would be
been.
right, because Rex was here the first one, then I done it, then me, this is your second year. So next year would be your 5th year.
Yeah, so next year will be our 5 years. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's,
it flies.
That's what we thought. We thought we had done 3 and this was 4.
we were trying to look back on pictures on what
For the
the
Yeah.
picture thing, because
Yeah. I did hear a lot of people, I put the information about the golf cart parade on the information board, and I heard a lot of people talking about that.
We get an awfully decent crowd for that.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a lot. Seems
We
like
get people out of Washington. Now this year might be hindered because I picked the date. I know it's the same time as the Odin thing, but it's what it is.
It's
The way
hard.
Halloween fell, it's just rough.
yeah.
Well, if I went the weekend prior, I couldn't have been here, but. And to me, going the weekend after November 1st, now you're getting too far away,
Mhm.
and we want to keep a Halloween theme.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's-
So
it is what it is. and-
Odin's having one heck of a ruckus right now with the town's asking people not to trick or treat on Halloween. They want them all to do November 1st because they're doing their pumpkin festival that day.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, in Plainville, you'll have kids trick or treating both days.
Mhm.
Washington be the same thing.
And we don't set days. It
Don't
doesn't.
have days.
If your lights on, then.
That's where I always run. Lights on, stop.
Mhm.
And we'll knock on doors and sometimes they answer. Now, last year Colton didn't trick or treat 'cause he was too old. I was like, you're 10. You're not too old for free candy.
never,
Yeah,
never
Dad's
too
pretty
free
old.
candy.
Free candy.
Yeah, I
No.
got to pick out the good stuff.
Well, there's plenty of candy when you do the parade.
No, Mark.
oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah, if
sorry.
you don't
to
get
say,
enough
there is
candy there,
plenty.
yeah.
He didn't say anything last year.
I like the
He
people
threw it all
who
out.
put their candy in a bag, like the little Ziploc bags. I think that's the best thing ever. Because then I'm
There's a
not,
whole bunch.
well, there is a whole lot. And then it's like, you know, at the time I had a 2-year-old, now she's 3. And so like, I'm the one going out there, Lane and I are the ones going out there really picking it up. So it's nice to have the little,
Stop on my house.
listen,
I
I
get
won't
home
be
from that
bending
golf
over
cart
picking it
ride, for
up
some
this
reason,
year.
my mailbox's full of candy. Somebody will always stop in and fill my mailbox full of candy.
Really?
I have not a clue. During the golf cart parade, we'll get home, Colton's to the point, he just goes in and opens the mailbox and gets all candy out of it.
Leftovers from 2 years ago.
I guess I need to just
Cold
stop
meats and
by
I don't
Kelly's
care.
house on the way home.
Before he gets there.
Yeah.
I like people to put a box out there, throw it in here.
Oh, that would be nice.
Oh, you see it in Odin all the time when we do the Frank Roberts parade. People put a box or a little kiddie swimming pool and the kids all try to get that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, yeah, they don't have to collect candy.
No.
It's actually a pretty smart idea.
You see a lot of them on the car cruise.
My
I
little,
see it in Odin.
my little kids like to run after it, but then they run after it in the middle of the road. But
Yeah.
Right.
When
Then you're like, no, no, no.
But I tell them the golf cart,
they
we
see
get
one good piece they want.
Yeah.
40 to 60 golf carts every year,
Wow. I mean, I know it was.
but
it's
we
been
don't allow
big.
any vehicles.
Right.
We stick it to golf carts, tractors fine with the trailer, side by sides are fine,
Yeah.
but we don't want no vehicles. Last year, we allowed one vehicle, that was for Julie, Yep.
Mhm.
and she was in bad shape with cancer, and she was part of the creation of it, so.
Yeah. You can make exceptions.
Yes.
So I heard a lot of people talking about it, so that's nice. I'm gonna share it onto the market page again, hopefully.
Some of the people get pretty creative on the golf carts.
We do.
Well,
You guys
Bon's started
should-
that one year, put the sheet over it, made like her golf cart look like a big ghost.
Do you guys do like a contest with best dress cart?
The thing is, it's not really affiliated or associated with nobody.
I get that.
Rex and Julie Thomas kind of started it.
Yeah.
But it's not attached to no group.
Right.
They just kind of pick the date, make sure the rules are followed, and beyond that, it's kind of just a community thing.
And we supply candy for it.
Yeah, you guys usually buy candy for it, and now I know afterwards.
I mean, everybody brings their own candy too. but
Right.
We always buy some for Kelly to pass.
Yeah, I just go through, if anybody's look, ain't got much candy, and I just go through and throw bags to people.
Right.
Make sure we got the kids' mouth out before we get through Plainville.
Yeah. First time I went through the car cruise at Washington,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything about the candy deal.
See,
Man.
you were a hated person.
Oh, people were looking at me
Them
like,
kids don't want the wave.
Yeah.
no, you don't get between kids and their candy.
That's right.
But anyway, well, I'm glad it worked out. Couldn't ask for a better day.
No.
I mean, it was so. But yeah, it was everybody's. I mean, everybody we talked to, everybody was fine, you know.
Yeah.
So And I think the food vendors, I talked to the coffee guy and
Mhm.
he said they was really busy.
I talked to the wife on the phone, and she said that they were constant pretty much from the time they opened until they left. And then Olivia with Ice Cubed, the dirty sodas, she had to call her husband in to help her at one
She
point
told
because
me.
she was just so busy.
I thought she said.
Um,
So
That's
it's coffee lady for your
That's good.
Christmas one,
Yeah,
unbacked coffee and hot chocolate.
yeah, that would be good too.
I had the lemonade, it was really good. Raspberry lemonade.
Oh, my wife's iced coffee. She loves her iced
I'll get the iced coffee.
coffee. She'll go spend $10, $11 for a stupid mocha something or other.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
But I'm glad and just keep us updated and
I
we'll, you know, we'll try to do whatever we can do.
Yeah.
So,
I will, like I said, January might be a little crazy, so baby's due at the beginning of January, so, hopefully that we have it applied for and approved by February. And then once everything for my nonprofit is completely solid, then I can start making for sure calls and getting some things. So I'll probably try to attend a meeting and get a hold of you about whenever meetings are, February, March time. Just kind of give you guys a little heads up of what I have maybe for both. I'm hoping to get things done a lot sooner since applications for the market will open April 1st. They'll go till June 1st. Once they are, after applications are closed from June 2nd until July 1st, they'll get their approval, and then July 1st is when payments are due.
How many days do they have to pay?
They'll have 30 days,
30 days, okay.
which is a lot more than some
So,
of
so
them.
August 1st, you might be looking for if somebody doesn't pay.
Essentially, yeah.
You have a waiting
But
list?
you,
I did last year. This year we had 25 on our waiting list.
Oh, okay. Well,
So a
that's
lot of
good.
those places, you gotta send your check with your application.
Yeah, so I offer Venmo, which is really helpful because it helps me get payment faster from people. Now I was actually chasing down people until like the week before to get payments.
Next
And
year, it'll be what it is.
next year we won't have that.
Mhm.
So, and the one who didn't show up this year, obviously, will not be asked to come back for next year.
I can understand that.
So,
Unless they call prior with an emergency or something.
Unless they
yeah,
see
she
the check.
completely no-showed, no nothing.
Yeah, that's different.
I did check her out on Facebook, to make sure she was still alive and well, and she is, so.
she had a better offer probably.
Probably. It sucks though, because she already paid her vendor fee.
She
It's
didn't
not
get
that
that
much,
back,
though.
did she?
No,
It's not that much.
it's 25
Yeah.
for a single booth.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very cheap. I
Yeah.
like to keep it affordable because, I mean, we don't have a whole lot of expenses. I mean, we do. We have, I think it's about average about 800 when it comes down to all the marketing stuff.
But you keep it cheap for them,
Yeah.
they make profit and they wanna keep coming back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we will get our banner taken down at the park as soon as the ground's like not, soft.
Mhm.
I don't want to put any ruts because we have to drive the truck and trailer back to there. So as soon as it's all dried up, I just don't
I
want to
drive through there. I just put 2 wheels on the, walk path.
sidewalk. I didn't know if Lane's truck would be too heavy. I don't know. So as soon as it's all dried up,
We're gonna probably put them trash cans up tomorrow. We can put that on the little trailer and put it next to the building.
That's
When
up
you
to you
guys drive
guys.
around and you can just drive the truck and trailer around the pavement, it'll be right next to the building where that dumpster was at.
it's up to you guys. Lane did drive stakes into the ground, so that's the only, and screwed the stakes into the. So that's the only thing I don't want you to have to run into.
What's it, 6.5 dozen?
Yeah. I mean, we would come get it probably, I would say, by Sunday.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. You
So-
can get it.
Oh, it's not hurting nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll get it on Sunday.
We'll mow next week.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, we're good.
Otherwise, I think
Appreciate all your help and what you do. And,
we lost 3 yard signs.
I saw that on Facebook.
Lost 3.
One of them was at the On the Fly Chuckles there in Odin, and apparently I was going to go get it Tuesday, and Tuesday morning, they had corporate call and say they are not allowed to have flyers or yard signs anymore. Everything had to be cleared out.
So they cleared it out.
They cleared it out. So when I called, she said there was already 7 bags of Subway trash on top of it. And it was a total loss. So the other 2, I don't know where they went, and it's very frustrating. One was on the corner of Lane's grandma's property. So if you go to the Dutch Pantry Road and go across, and then there's I don't know, it's 1200, I think, right there. Right there in the intersection, that's Lane's grandma owns all that. So it's family property, private property, and someone took that one. So they actually had to it's not an easy spot to get to. So someone had to go and get that one. And then there was one at the corner of the Plainville Road and the Montgomery Road someone took. So we have 17 good ones still.
Probably kids.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think, because there's no way anyone could reuse them or for anything.
Yeah.
Maybe target practice.
I was gonna say, I was 16, 17, spray paint when you can shoot them.
That's the only thing I can think of. But come on, guys,
I've been
they're
there.
expensive
Yeah.
and they're not cheap. So, yep, we will just. I'm not gonna buy 3 more for next year because there's no need at this point. I
You
mean,
get your nonprofit, you can sponsor a sign.
yeah, but you
I'd
only
wait
get
till
that
the next-
batch
I'd wait till the
discount.
next year when you lose 3 or 4 more next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, we need to make
Yeah, I
that.
mean,
Get
you
a
only
bulk
get a batch
discount.
discount at
Yeah.
so much. So if I bought them per sign, just the 3, they'd be 20 each
Oh, sure, yeah,
for double sided, and that's just a little expensive.
yeah.
But when we do them in multiples, I think I got it down to what was it, Angie? Do you remember? It was 12 or 13 a
Yeah,
piece,
I
something
think
like that. So it's not bad. It's only $36, maybe
But-
40 with tax, but still,
Yeah,
I don't think someone wants $40 worth of stuff taken from their yard.
especially when it says Plainville Fall One.
Exactly.
I
It's
don't
not,
want a piece of history. October 4th.
actually didn't even have a date.
Oh.
These were undated because I was gonna wait till next year when we could put little placards on there with the Velcro. Because I was
Okay.
gonna use the funds we were gonna use for yard signs to just buy those. So who knows what happened.
Mm.
They'll either turn up or they won't. I was hoping someone would just drop them off here. Out of good
I ain't
intention.
seen any.
I haven't seen any. I even looked at the park the other day just to think maybe somebody was just, oh, hey, I'll grab this one. But no, so otherwise, that's all I got.
And the political signs will lay out there for years.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody wants them.
No,
Yeah.
so dumb.
All right, well, appreciate it. Thanks for
Thank
all
you
your
guys.
help, and
I don't know what's my purse.
next year, hopefully it'll have the same weather that if that's the thing.
It's the hurricanes, I promise you. It has to be every year.
This time of year, we usually
This
get
time
that.
of the year, it's that first weekend because there was the hurricanes that they were supposed to hit the coast or something and they veered off. So as long as they can keep doing that, we'll be fine.
Right.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks.
Okay.
See ya.
Well, after the last town board meeting, everything was going good. Woke up next morning, did a phone call from the state. We went through our inspection. So we passed, that's all that matters, but
So, okay, so
it
explain.
was we get inspected every 3 years. They come in, check the plant, check everything about it, check our paperwork, check our testing. I mean,
They just called you and said we're coming.
normally they call and give us a couple day notice. This lady gave me a 2-hour notice,
Oh, okay.
but she was very nice.
Newer lady, new one.
So we passed our inspection, so we're safe for at least another 2 years before our next inspection.
That's good.
Plant's running good. Don't jinx me. Nick did put that new call-out system in. From area protection or something. I'll tell you right now, it's probably getting ready to get yanked out.
Not gonna work out.
Yesterday, I tripped the system because I knew I had a valve down. I tripped it about 9:45 in the morning. They called me at 1:15 and told me the plant was down. I can't have a 3-hour window that there could be an issue.
Okay.
And the sensiphone, I liked it better because it would tell me what zone it was, so I knew what the problem was going in. These guys just say pump trouble. and hang up the phone.
So they
So I
don't
have not a
take,
clue.
they don't take A, B, or C.
No,
Yeah.
it's pump trouble for everything.
Well, the other one didn't tell us which line, but I would know if I was low vacuum or both pumps are running, or the
Okay.
generator was running, temperature. I knew those things.
Mhm.
These don't. Because I can't have a 4-hour window.
Well, no, I understand that.
You know, if I've got a pump that's locking up or something, that needs to be addressed immediately. Otherwise, no, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think you guys want to pay for another pump either, so.
No. No.
So what was that wasn't working out? What'd you
The
call it?
call out system.
Yeah,
So I'll get a
which
hold of
we have
him.
the new Sense phone. So
You
I'll,
still got it?
oh yeah, I'm not sending it back. I'm keeping it. We'll
Yeah,
probably when
I'll call him, tell him, and
reinstate
if that's not,
I called Nick today and left him a voicemail. He's
Okay.
not got back with me, so I'm hoping he gets with me tomorrow.
okay, just tell him that that's not what,
We can't have that kind of,
no.
if it triggers in, they need to call me and murder. I'm thinking these guys do security systems for houses. So if somebody breaks into your house, they're gonna wait 3 hours before they call you? Hey, we'll call the cops in 3 hours. Hopefully the robber's still there and you're still alive.
Yeah,
They didn't take everything.
And they do all these turkey barns around here. Oh yeah, your barn's on fire. Yeah, we know. Fire department's in here. Oh yeah, it started 3.5 hours ago.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Just check with him and see, and tell him that that ain't just, that's not.
It's-
not gonna work.
it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, did you get the sprayer?
No. I keep forgetting to pick it up.
He's gonna want his money.
You already paid him.
Oh, we already paid you for it? Okay.
You billed them.
Well, you need to get that, and get the,
Gonna
try to
charge
get
you a
the,
fee to keep
get
it.
that, get that, and then get the.
No, I got the bracket built.
Yeah.
I just got, I'm gonna bring the lawnmower over there.
You got the gator back, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the lawnmower, cause I built that bracket that mounts the back of that stack.
Mhm.
Instead of buying $100 mount on bracket, just a piece of angle line with a hole in it. I just built one. We'll bring the skag home and actually mount together with bolts. But I don't want to cut holes in until I got that over here to see where I want to put it.
Yeah.
That way, if we pull by lawnmower and or the gator.
So, yeah, we just need to get the alley sprayed if we can. Then, so, I guess we probably need to look at how much money we got left. If we have any stone money left, we might want to put some alleys in, doing some of the alleys.
So there's a couple that could use a little bit.
Well, that's, I mean, there's a couple that could use some. We'll just need to figure out if we got any money left on stone. That milling stuff works better than stone.
And it's doing all right out there, but on my sinkholes, it's now starting to sink a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to drag it out, but I don't know how well it's gonna drag out.
Okay.
But by every time that stupid ditch out there dries out, before I get a mower in it, it'll rain just enough. That mower going all the way back, it's gotta be dry for like 10 to 12 days.
Yeah.
Otherwise I get hung up in there. And that's a long walk. So I always get hung up all the way down to the highway. You gotta walk back to the plant, get the truck, go pull yourself out. That boy don't like walking.
Simon, what are you doing?
Wow, talk about me right after he says fat.
I was talking about me.
I just was wondering what you were doing.
Normally when I'm mowing that, he's park mowing.
Oh, okay.
I see how
I'll
you
defend,
are.
I'll
Tony.
defend you, don't worry.
Took you this long.
I see how you are.
Okay. So they're gonna come after that dumpster tomorrow. Tony, there's not much in it.
Yeah,
I told him,
there's not, I didn't look, but I threw some stuff in there. and it
We
went
threw
all
a
in the
good,
car.
I mean, we threw a little bit in there, but
that's,
just
that
wasn't
was
a
the
whole lot.
smallest one they had available.
We definitely didn't get our money's worth this time.
Well, I mean, it got stuff away.
Yeah, no, I understand, but last time it was
Overflowing.
keeping, yeah.
Well, the last time I also left it for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's true too. What time they come to get?
I don't know.
I'm-
They came and got it Monday and Tuesday, like, well, Monday, like, no, it's Tuesday, like 8 AM. Then they brought it back at like 9:30.
Yeah, I told him, because I told him when I told him, I said we wanted it for a week. So Friday to Friday would be a week.
Yeah, that's pretty well.
He
I
said,
was out the park and I filled up the tractor bucket with trash, random stuff, started driving over, I'm like, where'd my dumpster go?
so, yeah, he was thinking it was like the town cleanup day.
No. Okay.
anyway, he apologized and brought it back, so. All right, anything else?
No, I'm pretty easy this week.
What about that phone card?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. They do have a phone card for a year-long plan. So I don't have to buy it monthly. It's actually cheaper in the long run, but you can't buy it local. You have to buy it online. I don't know if I can get tax exempt online,
Probably not.
because you gotta buy it through the Straight Talk, AT&T.
So on those phone cards, can you buy like 5 at a time and then for 5 different months, or do you have to?
Oh, I could buy it as I want.
Okay, okay.
But can you
I mean, can you
activate them
use
in
it?
5 different,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You get a call, once you scratch the number, you just type it in.
and so,
And
yeah,
that's when it's.
Yeah.
so they're not like,
They're like $35 a month, or the yearly one, basically you got like 3 months free if you bought the year one big foul swoop. But nobody sells them local. The only place I have not checked was an actual AT&T store.
Mhm.
I just checked Walmart, that's who sells the cards.
Yeah.
Which ain't a big deal. I'm at Walmart at least once a month we need to go through a gallon of water like no other out there. We have to have that.
Or
still.
you could get 3 or 4 at a time and just keep them out there in the plan or whatever. But
and also, so receipts,
yes,
I turned function.
I know, but I'm missing 1 receipt for gas this past month.
Yeah.
I
so,
turned one in for gas that I got like last
I know.
week.
I found several, but I'm missing 1 that was just done the 28th. It was just the 28th. It was for $72.
That'd be,
That wouldn't have been me.
that'd be the pickup truck.
It was done on, it was 74.39 on 9/29.
That'd be in the work truck then.
I'm missing that one. I got everything else.
This trash truck, you try and fill it up, it's triple digit. Also, I got the house.
So-
And this Derby, Kelly,
That's our fire
that's
extinguishers.
ours,
That's fire extinguishers, yeah.
not the
For
fire
the-
department, it's us, the town.
just the town only, or is it for the fire
No,
department?
he does it separately.
Okay.
No,
so
it
it's
doesn't
our-
He does ours automatically. He goes over there when they call.
Okay.
Cause I knew.
Yeah, he
you-
does ours on
I didn't know if
automatic
it was to be
rotation.
billed for us or for the
No, that's
fire
ours.
department.
That's
so I
ours.
didn't-
I know we talked about that I didn't know if he done them all at the same time or just.
He
ours.
does, we can get a hold of Dave Mallett.
Mm.
He does ours on a yearly thing. It's the fire department's when we get called.
That's fine. It needs
He
to be
normally
done,
comes,
but,
when he usually comes up and hits ours, the gas station, TriStar, all at the same time.
so she just need to know for how to split.
Cause he's about the only fire extinguisher person around here, I think. I don't know if there is anybody besides Derby.
So, had any chance working on the plan at all?
Small things,
'Cause it's gonna
rain,
get,
whatnot, and
it's gonna get to the point, it's gonna get too cold to paint, so.
Mhm.
well, part of that's prepped. And part of that's just wasp control. Wasps are very upset this time of year. He got stung twice the other day.
Yeah, not great.
That, they say that getting stung every once in a while helps your heart.
I've already been stung 4 times.
It
in the last
raises
few
the
months.
rate.
You're not
raises your heart
allergic, are
rate.
you?
It's
Apparently.
pretty
Oh,
small.
they swell my feet up real bad. They keep hitting this foot.
I'll say if I get hit, my whole arm will swell. I can't move my fingers for like 5 days. I'm allergic to them.
You have any wasps very often?
Oh, I keep like 20 cans at all times. Because when I see wasps, I'm out there double loaded. They're dying.
Alrighty, that. We got to vote on the budget, right?
Mhm. Mhm. Yes. This is the budget for next year. It was approved. From my meeting, it was approved. I mean, I haven't got the physical approval yet, but, there's how much money we budgeted for each fund. And then you need to just say A, nay, or abstain by your name and write your name.
Right.
signature.
But we gotta vote on it, right?
Yes.
So I need a motion.
Oh, I make a motion to pass the budget,
2026,
2026 budget.
and I'll second it. All in favor of approval of the 2026 budget? Say aye.
Right.
Aye. Approve. No. Alright, passed. And then.
Who sets the tax rate? Is that the assessor?
No, kind of, no. The tax rate on there,
Yeah.
kind of me, because when I set the budget and they figure it out, and if it's within the allotted.
Okay.
So the county just raised our taxes. Yes.
Yep.
I don't know if you ever get an EMS bill. I don't know why they need to raise taxes. They don't. Wasn't good enough for that. You have to have handles in the county. We had a patient down there, Dave. We had a guy down for unknown reasons here, Dave. 34 minutes for an ambulance was available to come to us. They had 2 ambulances in Evansville, 1 in Vincennes, and the other one was already in a call, so they had no ambulances sent in the county. So we waited 34
Is that
minutes.
the hospital?
We waited 34 minutes for an ambulance.
I don't see you walking out very well.
When Southwest still had it, we was doing CPR on a patient. And we ended up driving them by private vehicle to Vincennes. And we got the patient to Vincennes and we're back in Plainville before the ambulance showed up.
Oh,
I'd be deal.
You would have been, yeah. And Southwest chewed the fire department out for taking an old private party. We risked their lives, they said. So the fire department didn't do it, personal vehicles did it.
Okay, sue me.
Personal vehicles done it, fire trucks didn't do it.
Okay.
Person lived another
Sign that.
year and a half.
So then, next thing is, so we talked about the new playground equipment, and Sheila said that she got approved,
Mhm.
but we can't get the money until, which you can't spend it until 2026. So, but and I guess we'll need to look and see if we can, the quote is good. To get the matching grant fund, we have to give them a check by October the 24th. We need to send them a check of $18,407.33 to get on the list and get them, and then the balance will be due when they get it
All
done.
right, what's the total cost?
The total cost was,
I'm gonna need that $18,000 number too, I'm sorry, again.
$18,407.33.
Okay. By October.
24th.
October 24th. And then that gets us into the matching grant fund that they give us. So it's total right now is $29,507.33.
That's right now, that's before the grant or after?
That's after the grant.
We just have to pay the $18,000 to begin with.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, playground equipment's crazy
Oh, I know.
expensive.
It was,
It was 20, what was it,
it
29,000?
was 38,000.
So we got 9,000 off.
No, we got $11,390 worth of grant. So I guess we just need to figure out, and Sheila can reimburse us, so I don't know where we want to spend that money from.
Oh, which.
I do, I know where I want to spend it.
So but we'll still have to have the whole 29,000, just not the 18.
But,
But then Sheila can reimburse us and we can put it back in. So do we wanna do it or not?
I mean, we might as well set for littler kids.
It's set for 2 to 5-year-olds.
Oh, yeah, that's,
I've heard a lot of people that
yeah.
have asked for smaller equipment out there for the
Yeah,
smaller
that
kids.
one's a little bit big for little.
Well, and I was
And we've got
Saturday,
plenty of room out there.
Sunday. When we went out there with Phoebe,
Mhm.
we went out and picked up our stuff from the fall. And, there's a sign out there, where the people put it in originally and stuff. And they said that is for 2 to 12-year-old.
Mhm.
There ain't a thing on there for a 2-year-old on that.
Well,
No.
I'm good with that, yeah.
I mean, that system, and it's a nice system.
Yeah. but
Well,
it's just
so
not
you're
really-
looking at a 20, 30-year playground equipment minimum.
But it's not really set up for, there's not any, nowhere for a
Well, they can't
2-year-old.
even get, Phoebe couldn't even hardly climb the ladder, and she's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Now Rogan could, but
Whereas he'd go to the side.
yeah.
The only thing I could say about this, like the swing set we put in, that mulch is now settling. So by next year, I'll probably don't put mulch in there.
Yeah,
But I think once you add mulch 2 or 3 different times, I feel that's gonna level out some.
yeah.
It's gonna pack down as that mulch breaks down.
So, we just need to, if we got the money, I think it would be a
It'd be a good
good
idea.
addition to the park.
Yeah.
I think for kids to play, because like I say, that is, forget who it was said, they was out there and they said that was a Saturday when we was out there someone said it was, that's a pretty nice setup we got now,
Yeah.
so.
You get a lot of people from Washington, Bicknell, Odin areas that come to this park because the parents can sit there and they can see everything that the kids are doing. You don't have, like, Washington's got a bunch of the hills, Odin's got a bunch of different things. A lot of people like the Plainville Park.
And
And
then,
then the kids can play as the parents are walking.
Yeah.
And you go out there during the summer, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning,
Oh, yeah.
there'll be 20, 25 women walking. And there's some guy, I don't know who he is. He walks for like 2 hours every day, year round. He parks in his work truck.
Yeah, I've seen him out there on mowing.
He just walks his life.
and this one does have a ramp for,
Handicap.
yeah,
That's good too.
so if we want to do it, I need a motion,
I make a motion, we do it.
We do what?
purchase it.
Purchase the playground equipment.
No, we got girl. Where we can put it.
Yeah,
We got plenty of time for that.
they'll do it this year.
We'll find time and meet.
We'll go out there and look. I got a motion, I'll second it. All in favor, say yay.
Who's it from? Who's it?
The manufacturer of the product,
Where we get,
it's Sinclair Recreations. But it's the game time equipment. Okay, I'll email him tomorrow, and then we'll just have to
Okay, so
figure out
then
about the check.
I vote that we take the money out of the, housing money that we have
And then just replace
and
it.
then replace it.
Well, that'd be best, cause we got, yeah, that'd be easiest, cause it's just sitting there not going.
And I don't have enough appropriation to do it out of
I agree with that.
anything.
That's fine, because when we get that other, that'll be an easy one to put back in,
Yeah.
so. It'll work. Budget's done, playground's done. I'm gonna get this filled out and sent back to him.
And Kathy, we're working on the letters. We didn't get them sent out this past month, but we're working on them to get them right. So nothing's,
I'm dotted T's crossed, yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
So we had while we was gone on vacation, we had a situation come in that someone had a bullet ricochet off of something, off of a house and went through their window. Their kitchen window.
Yeah, someone did.
So,
Do we know who that might,
well,
who the bullet came from, I guess?
well, I don't, well, they have an inkling, but so there's no way they can prove it, they said. So, I called the state police to come in and look at it. And so they've been looking at it, and there was some shooting going on last Saturday.
Mhm.
And so the state trooper they was going to send a state trooper out there to check in and to it. So I got to looking on our ordinances, and there's an ordinance about people can't bring a concealed weapon into the town hall and that stuff. It's been around for a long time. The ordinance has been.
Okay.
That
But,
one?
so
On
I
your
called,
body?
Always do.
I
On your
called,
body?
Always do.
so,
I was here.
and there's concealed, people's got concealed permits and stuff now, so in Indiana, you can do it anyway,
Yeah,
so.
it's good.
So I checked with Eleanor to find out what their ordinance says. They don't have an ordinance on people shooting guns in the city limits.
You would think that would kind of be it.
That's what I thought.
But
You shouldn't do
That's what
that.
Everybody I've talked to, the state troopers, and then some
What is,
town marshal,
what is the county ordinance on that?
I
Because
don't
if we
know.
don't have an ordinance that covers it, the county ordinance
Somebody
automatically
said-
blankets over.
They, I thought, I was told that there's no county ordinance about it either.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I don't know, but they said it's because it would be a hard one to enforce.
Without a town officer.
Well, no, just anywhere. So I talked to the town marshal of Eleanor, and he said that
Eleanor's got town marshal again?
Huh?
Eleanor's got town marshal again?
they got two. But, well, they got two guys that are they're the resource officers at the hospital.
Okay.
And they work part-time. So come to find out, you could be double badged. I was told you couldn't be double badged. You can be double badged, but the understanding I had is that's a Davies County deal where a guy can't be double badged. They're sheriff deputies.
Mhm.
But there's no state or county or law that a guy can't be double badged.
Well, on the hospital security, I don't really see them dealing too much with dangerous situations.
Well, but they still have to go through the academy and
Oh,
everything.
yeah, oh, absolutely.
So,
They've got 6 or 7 of them.
yeah. So, but anyway, there's no ordinance, and everybody, and they said it was, so I'm gonna try to check with the county again to find out if they have an ordinance, but the best I understand, there's not, because it's hard to enforce an ordinance.
It's a rural area.
Well, not just so someone breaks in and you fire your gun in to shoot someone that's breaking into your house. You can't, so I'm going to try to get it clarified on what we can, but there's, I don't know if Washington has a town ordinance against
They
it.
have something against it. I
But-
know if you get called shooting, they come in, you can get shot, you can get arrested for shooting in the city or in the city.
And we just
But on that one situation, you might want to check, because I'm pretty sure the household's out of city order. Okay.
I went over and looked at that.
I see everything online showing it's out. But
No,
it shows Brian in, but shows that house out of the ordinance.
that came from the county. Denny printed that, and it's got the town line all the way around.
Has it got Brian on there?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, cause everything we're finding online, cause me and him both look, everything shows that. Now it shows the other side of the road's in, that shows that side out.
Who's Brian?
Bryant,
Oh,
Larry's house.
Cause it shows that Jack's out to get his house.
yeah.
I think that was one of the last little things you guys added on.
But-
No, Larry had it.
Well,
Pick up his trash. And get sewer.
But it shows
City
that that's
cheaper
in,
than-
it is in town,
septic.
but here nor there. But so I'm gonna try to get a hold of Washington, see their stuff's all on the online.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna check with the sheriff department and see, they would know if there's an ordinance.
I know a lot of people in Plainville will cite their bow and arrows in town.
But
There's several that do that.
I just don't understand why you would shoot a gun in town. I can't for the life of me figure out why you would do that.
Without purpose,
Not
without a good purpose.
Yeah, I mean, just at a target. Why would you?
Yeah.
See, Target, no. But
I
I
think
can,
that's what
but
it
I
is.
can also vouch that I know of 5 or 6 possums that's been taken out this year. That's been in people's garages.
Well, she said
Coming
she
from
saw
different
this guy.
places,
the
and
other-
I take
she-
them out
what-
with the
It was
22.
Saturday, wasn't it? At the fall market, she called me and said, she was almost in tears and she said, they're shooting again. And
And then
then she said she saw him carrying a thing to shoot at,
A target.
yeah, that's right, that's the word, a target.
but
See, and then they had put that trailer in. I'd say a lot of it's on that side of it.
I don't know, she just said she saw him with the target and cause she was outside with the grandkids and she made everybody go in and stay away from the windows and
In the basement.
lay down on the ground or
but
But there ain't no sense in, target practice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, when me and my wife and son, we shoot a lot, we either go out to dad's house or we go out to the country.
so we are checking and trying to figure out what we can do and what we can't do and what's, so anyway, that came up this past month.
But I'd say the next time we're doing it and she hears it, I would just call dispatch,
Well,
have them send an officer in,
Yeah, that's what I would do.
at least get them fired up to the
well,
point.
she called the sheriff department and they came and looked at it the first time.
But they go over to the property and look.
Well, they said they didn't know, they thought it was just some kind of object that was put through the window during mowing at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh,
And there again.
and why were you shooting at 10 o'clock at night target
In the
practice?
dark, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Stupid is as stupid goes.
So now on that situation, I can see them target practicing either a cat or a dog or a stray animal.
Mhm. So, and someone's looking into it, so hopefully we get some kind of a. But, yeah, that came up this. Other than that, I don't,
I know this was talked about last meeting. That hole in between the park and Rick has
Yeah. It's getting
doubled.
bigger, ain't it?
It doubled since the last meeting.
Somebody's been rolling
That
across the
last,
edge of it.
I think that last rain too
Yeah.
came through there.
Washed a bunch out.
Somebody went up dropping in there.
Whose is that?
it's on the city, it's on the town, it would be the state,
State. Okay.
so. The state has a right of way.
Is that not like a, you know, what's the word, a little drain? Is
Yeah,
that not like a
it's
storm
a
drain?
drain that comes from our ditch
Yeah.
and it comes over and I think it goes the other side of the highway too. No, it tees in from in between our building and Rick's property, that ditch and the ditch going this way. And that all drains off the back ditch, comes up and around and back over. But that hole doubled since the last meeting.
And I talked to a guy.
It's probably that big around now.
I
Small
talked-
kick ball in it.
I talked to a guy from the state highway department, and he was supposed to run down there. We've been doing some work for the state, so. The guy from Vincennes, whereas this is the Vincennes district, so he's supposed to come by and look, see.
So I thought about putting a couple cones around it just to try to
Might be a good
deter
idea.
people.
Might be a good
But all my cones don't.
You know, they'll just run over
We
them.
can get some more, can we buy those?
No, my good cones, they're like $80 a piece.
idea. Get some sheep.
I got the
But
real nice tall ones.
he's supposed to, I hadn't heard from him, so he was supposed to run over there. After the last meeting, I called,
You gonna say it's getting to the point where
if it's a state problem or if it's a town
And where is
problem.
it at on the highway?
it's right in
So-
between our drive and Rick's drive,
between-
right off the highway.
So can we
between the
just not
park
get
drive,
some
First park
flat
line and
steel,
Rick's driveway
put down there and then
out
pour concrete over the top of it?
Oh, yeah, with the.
I think it just ended up washing out underneath it. I think the water
Yeah.
go around and still and wash out.
Well, I mean, then fill the whole hole up with concrete.
Yeah, but it goes into that drain. There's a
But
black pipe
But,
that it goes
no,
into.
but if you put a piece of steel over the top of it, then pour the concrete.
And when the dirt washes out underneath of it, is that steel plate gonna drop? Or you
It's-
putting the steel plate all the way down? Are you wanting to dig down to 6 feet to that?
When I looked, the plastics part's only that far below
Cause
the,
you're gonna have to bust out the concrete to get to that then, cause that's all paved all the way around it. That's all pavement.
you can see the hole when it's only this far down underneath the ground.
Well, I've never looked in it. I just see it keeps getting bigger this way.
I stopped and looked and it's just, that's, so, I mean, you take a piece of steel this big, put it over the hole, is all it's gonna take.
All the way down top of the pipe.
On top of the pipe, which is only about this deep, and then just fill the hole in with concrete, make some concrete mix and pour it in there.
I'll look at it tomorrow. I was thinking it was deeper than that.
Didn't look that deep.
So I'll check tomorrow.
I mean, I didn't measure it, but it might be, but it looked like the hole was only the pipe, the hole, there's a hole in the black pipe where, and you can take some kind of a aluminum coil or I got aluminum flashing,
Yeah.
and it can be cut and just lay over the pipe and then just get some concrete mix and pour it over the top of it.
Yeah, I'll look at it tomorrow and
But
see.
it wasn't, it didn't, like I say, when I looked, it's not.
I've not actually looked. I drove a tractor the other day and I kind of drove around because I didn't want to cave in on me.
But
Cause I don't know if that was washed out or anything
and
pavement or
and
not.
if you, and just fill it full of concrete.
One of them people that lives out there at Rick's, they'll find out, cause they always cut that short. They go right.
No, they actually turn in the park drive and then drive around the building and through the grass. Oh, no, we'll be out there mowing. We'll have to stop mowing so they can drive in front of us.
No.
Oh, you go out there and look at the tire tracks going to these houses. There's 2 or 3 of them that they use. It's easier than going down the gravel. They'll cut through the park and just drive through the grass. I want to put
But
a
I
fence
think- I
all
don't-
through there.
But I've got some flat stainless steel.
But the state still, if it's their problem, they need to come out and look at it.
Well, yeah, but I'll call him tomorrow. I didn't think any more about it. I called him and he said that they would send the guy that's over that to come by and look, see if it's their issue or if it's ours.
That goes from our ditch, and I don't know, cause that ditch is ours. Both of them would be that lead into that. But it goes into the state operating ditch.
Yeah. And it might be our problem, and like I say, I've got some flat stainless steel. It's not real thick, it's just like, roll flashing,
Yeah,
but it's stainless steel, and I think we could cut it and just put it on top of the pipe and pour concrete around it and then just fill it up with concrete mix.
yes.
Then we could cap it off with asphalt or just fill it all the way to the whole thing with concrete mix.
But I always get a bag of that cold asphalt,
Yeah,
just dump it on there and drive on it.
but it'll take, but anyway. All right, anything else? AIM conferences,
21st, 2nd, and 3rd.
so hopefully that goes good. You have anything? Okay, well, meeting adjourned.
Handful.
Yeah.